Spitfire's going crazy. What a better sound than that than a Spitfire flying over the English Channel in a funky evening. Hi, welcome back. Rolling these videos out as quick as I can, and it's going quite well. Anyway, today is the 21st of September. So we have the autumn equinox on our hands. And I was out yesterday, I was taking some pictures with my friend Mark. We were up at Reculver. Didn't do a video, but took some shots. Got some nice ones. And as we were finishing and we were walking back to the car, we kind of came over the crest of the hill where the beach area was. Boom! We had the harvest moon. And I thought, you know what, I want to take a picture of that. And it was so quick and rushed that I didn't have a chance to set up properly. So I've had a look online in terms of best settings for taking pictures of the moon. And I believe I'm actually going to take my phone out and see what I read up. Because you know, the internet's fabulous. You just need to look quickly and you get the information. So it says if you're using a tripod, ISO 100 to 200, aperture f11 to f14, and shutter speed 1/125th to 1/250th of a second. And I will be using the tripod. Now we've got this glorious wash as the sun's going down. It's not quite, I think we're in the golden hour now. I've just seen the sun going down. Took a bit of bee footage, which, I'll overlay with my talking. But I'm going to walk down here a little bit because we'll get this lovely wash of the sun's rays coming from the west where it's setting, and it should illuminate the sky right over the St. Margaret's Bay cliffs there. But the key thing I'm after today is the moon. Can I do a video shoot about the moon? So what I'll probably do, just walk down here, we've got west is that direction, east is over there. Can you see it in the background? Let's see if I can adjust. It probably won't show anything. Or it might, you never can tell. Behind my left shoulder is east. Now, we were taking pictures, as I said, at Reculver yesterday, and the sun was setting west, as it always does. So heading back to the car, it was east, and the moon was coming up in the east. So I'm banking, I'm making all my eggs in one basket, that as the sun drops that way, gives me a nice wash for a couple of pictures, then the moon will rise. You never can tell. I might get some lovely shots. So I'm going to walk down here, I'll set up, and then we'll see what's what. Waiting for a sunset. I invariably leave no time at all for myself. I just get, I'm going to do this, do that, I'll get there, and then I'm kind of always late. So I've made good time today. So I'm hoping the sun's just about to drop. It will light up the sky. I will give you my live view so that you can see what I'm doing. And as you can see, the colours are already illuminating over that cliff. I can zoom in. I've got my 18 to 140. It's a funny thing because it's not a proper wide angle lens, and I get vignetting if I'm at 18mm. So that's not going to serve anyone's purpose. I will come in a little bit of the grass here. As I say, the subject isn't the sunsets today, it's the moonrise. It's quite cloudy, but I'm anticipating something fantastic. So we'll just hang fire for a little longer and watch the sun go down. Because it's a funny thing, I look at it and I think, oh, I've missed it, that's it. But it's actually that, and I still haven't worked out, golden hour is that the hour after the sun has dropped below the horizon, you get the glorious suns and the reds, or is this the golden hour because it's 1 hour before it sets? I just don't know. I'll have to look it up, but if you know, I would appreciate a comment. Drop a comment, tell me when golden hour is. Saves me looking it up. Okay, so I'll be back with you shortly. I was just chatting with a woman walking. She said to me, "Did you see the moon yesterday?" I said, "No, I was somewhere else." She said it was just exploding in the sky. I don't know if it'll happen today, but it probably will. The clouds kind of still a bit thick, but you know, we live in hope. So see what I've got here. I've got these lovely washes. If I turn the polarizer, will it make any odds? Probably not. So see if I can get a composition of a bit of the cliff like that and some sky. Right, live view off. So these are just some random shots while I'm waiting for the moon to come up. That's it without focusing. Because I do that, you know. I do random things like, let's take a picture but let's not focus. Because focus is for, I don't know. Thank you. I've lost it. I was chatting with that lady. Yeah. Whatever. Not happy with that. Another live view for you. Can you see all the ferries? It's DFDS coming in. Just there. I should turn that one. That's better. And I've got 2 P&Os crossing right in the midst. That's better. Should have zoomed in, shouldn't I? Aren't they pretty? And they're really shifting as well. Look at them go. Let's take a quick shot of that. Dink. Yeah, they're too far apart now. I'm just taking random shots of things. Is it going to work? I've bitten off more than I can chew. You know what? There's a nice red there, but it's not throwing up the light like I was hoping. But if I'd have gone to Reculver one more time, I would probably have got the lovely sunset because there's no cloud. But as I said, when I came over the crest of the hill at Reculver, the moon was just above the village. Whereas if I'm here and the moon comes up, it's right over the horizon of the English Channel. So what I'm going to do is pack my gear away, walk back to where I parked the car, and then just look out over the sea, see if I can see it. Well, it was worth a shot, wasn't it? Let's see what happens. So I'm here. The moonrise is supposed to be at 1937. You see that glorious sky behind me? That sun's just going in. Live view doesn't really cut it at night, unfortunately. But you can see France all illuminated. It's probably Venus up there. Look at the twinkly, twinkly lights. Now, east is due that direction there. And with the moon supposed to rise at 1937, I think it's around about that time now. It's just, fingers crossed, it's just going to go boom and it'll be out. So we'll give it another 10 minutes or so. If it doesn't happen, I might do a stock photograph of the moon. I did take a picture of it yesterday, which, you know, that was yesterday, and this is now. So either talk amongst yourselves, or have you read any good books lately? Do you know any jokes? I'll be back with you in a minute. Now I have to make sure not to cover it up, but actually there's an illumination coming in over the clouds. I think it's just a bit too dark. There's a wash of red. I can just about make it. Does that mean the moon's a little later than it should be? It's not 1937 now. So the only way I'll be able to take a shot of this is if it breaks through the clouds. I'll have to have ISO 1 to 200, f13 plus. Oh, it's starting to happen. If I'm fortunate, it will break over the cloud. There's two banks of cloud I can't even show you because it's just too dark. Hold that thought. It could happen any minute. I'm kind of like encouraged to tell you step by step what's going on. Actually, we could be here sometime. Just in case you don't believe me, it is happening. So I'm going to run an exposure at 10 seconds. F13, I've got ISO 400. Now it's not particularly dynamic, 10 seconds. What I'm trying to do here is show you, let's come into the light, show you exactly what I'm seeing with my naked eye without that bright light shining in my eyes. So by running the exposure for 10, you can just see, have a look at this, you can just see that there is illumination in the cloud. So you can see the top of the cloud, and the moon it's over the horizon now, that's for sure. If it can break that cloud and still be orange, that could be juicy. And I will take a whole batch of shots. If it happens, I'll let you know. And I might even be able to focus the camera on it. But yeah, it's happening. Ooh, stand by your bets. Well, I can tell you it's not from a lack of trying. I've taken quite a few shots here, varying ISOs. It's just not coming over that cloud, which is a real shame. And that's the only way I can show it to you. I can't really point the camera, but you can see that the shots have been taken. So that's about it. That's the coastline there. That's the bank of cloud, and then there's another bank coming in just there. So I can see that moon, it's just not going to break. It's actually happening. I've got the cloud breaking up. I daren't give you the live view. I'm going to try it anyway. Look at that, glorious. That's me zooming right out. I will have to turn that light off in a moment. Almost zoom to infinity, but you can see. Focus in. Look at that, glorious. It's got a lovely orange hue about it. So a series of photographs of the moon before the clouds will appear. There I was saying thank you for watching. Thank you for looking at the pictures and waiting. Right, here's a montage. Bye for now.